Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at the new comic books I got for the week of October 1st, 2025. So starting off, we've got the second issue of the new volume of Batman, and we do have the nice corner box art here featuring Batman and Robin. So I got the A cover, and then I picked up the variant cover with Robin that is sort of a reference to the Batman #1 A cover from last month. So yeah, it's obvious that this is sort of a takeoff of that cover to the first issue, even though we don't have the little speck here behind Batman that's driving me crazy and is on over 500,000 comic books and the foil version of this and everything else. So yeah, how'd that happen? I don't know. You tell me. Next up, we've got Detective Comics number 40. And so this is a facsimile edition of the first appearance of Clayface. So I got the A cover, the shiny foil variant cover, and then the blank cover. And so this one isn't just a flat white. You can kind of see here a difference in the color. So this is sort of an off-white, sort of blue tinted cover. But you know, you can draw your own cover if you want, or commission an artist to do one for you. The other day I put up a new video of 5 more Batman facsimile comics I want. And I chose a different Clayface issue for that because I figured that this would be coming. I guess I forgot that I even ordered this. I didn't think that this had been announced when I made that video, but it totally had. So I guess I just forgot that I ordered it, or maybe I forgot the significance of this because I pretty much just get all the Batman facsimile editions when they come out. But yeah, this one just totally slipped my mind, and honestly, I figured this would be coming out closer to when the Clayface movie comes out next year. Then we've got Amazing Spider-Man number 13. And so I got the Lee Bermejo variant cover for this. It's got the little Amazing Visions tag. And I got this because issue 1000 is coming up for Amazing Spider-Man. And so if you take a look at the legacy numbering here, it is 13 of this volume, but it is number 977 of Amazing Spider-Man. And something else I didn't realize, they're numbering these Lee Bermejo variant covers. So this is 3 of 25, so this is going to lead up to issue 1000. Next up, I've got Radiant Black number 36. Now, if you watch the channel and follow along to these videos, you'll know, hey, I already got this a couple weeks ago. Well, I did, but my copy was damaged. So this is the replacement copy that I got in this week. And unfortunately, kind of keeping along with that theme, I've got the Spider-Boy facsimile edition, and it is also damaged. I don't know if you could see that there in the title, but I've got a chip out of it there, and it's kind of wrinkled, so not crazy about that. I'm going to have to see about getting a replacement for that. Fortunately, I still have the original comic from the 90s. So this is the DC Marvel Amalgam crossover that they did. Spider-Boy was basically the best of the Amalgam books, so I wanted to get the facsimile. And, you know, fingers crossed, we might get some new amalgams. We got one teased in the Deadpool Batman book, so some of these characters might be coming back. I kind of want to see new ones too, but I wouldn't be upset if Spider-Boy came back around. Again, this was probably the best of the amalgam books with Spider-Boy. I kind of always hoped I could get this signed by Mike Wieringo someday. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But, you know, it's still a good book. If you weren't able to read this the first time around, I would definitely recommend picking up the facsimile edition now. But, you know, maybe try to find one in better shape than what I got. Then we've got issue 7 of Rook Exodus from Image and Ghost Machine. I started to get this book when it came out, but I was already buying some of the other Ghost Machine unnamed books, so I kind of dropped this one, but I didn't realize that they were doing miniseries of this. So this is issue 7, and this started a few years ago, so it's like they did issue 1 through 6 and then went on hiatus apparently, which I didn't realize was the plan. If I'd known this was going to be like a series of miniseries, I would have stuck with it. So I wanted to get this issue 7. I'm going to go back and try to get the issues I'm missing and kind of get caught up, because it was still a good book, but just, you know, I was buying a lot at the time. So, you know, Wallet does make decisions now and then. Next, I've got the latest issue of Cruel Universe from the new EC imprint at Oni. Something I didn't realize with this at first is we've got this Lee Bermejo cover, and it seems to be sort of continuing a narrative from the first 2 issues. So this is just on the covers. Here we have the first issue where we have some astronauts discovering this, creature skeleton. And we can kind of see a reflection in the astronaut's helmet here of like some kind of creature coming at him. And then here on the second issue, this seems to be the creature attacking him. And then in the third issue, we have the one astronaut holding the other, and it looks like this one's been attacked or is, being absorbed by the alien or something like that. And again, this doesn't have anything to do with the interior contents of this book. This just seems to be Lee Bermejo sort of telling a story with the covers, which is a concept he kind of loosely did on his run in Detective with his variant covers for that, but this seems to be like a more explicit kind of use of that here. Next, we've got the new Minor Threats series, The Last Devil Left Alive. And I like the Minor Threats books, but I don't think that the last miniseries is wrapped up yet either. That was the Welcome to Twilight anthology book. They're also doing the Archie versus Minor Threats right now. And so now we have a third book. I like Minor Threats. I don't know if I like it 3 books a month, though. So I'd take 1 or 2. Hopefully the Welcome to Twilight series wraps up. Because again, especially with the economy being what it is, every dollar kind of counts right now when you're collecting comics. Then from Archie, we've got Betty and Veronica number 75. So this is a facsimile edition, of an old issue. And so they've kind of altered the cover here somewhat. So I guess they make a deal with the devil in this story. So they did a variant for this cover where it's kind of burning through and we have flames in the title. And I just thought that was kind of a cool idea for a facsimile book. So this is the one I got. You can also get the regular vintage cover if you want that too. And then in time for Halloween, we've got Archie's Halloween Spectacular. So I try to pick up, at least one Archie book a month, just as sort of a palate cleanser. You can only read so many superhero fantasy books a month. So I try to get Archie ones to kind of cleanse the palate a little bit now and then. And so they do a lot of holiday themed issues. So this is what I got for this month, was the Halloween Spectacular. And that's all I got this week. So did you get anything good? Have you picked up anything cool lately? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter/X at Detective651, also on Instagram at Detective651. Be sure to check out my t-shirt store at tpublic.com/user/Detective651. I've got a lot of nerdy designs on there, and there's sales all the time, so check it out frequently.